This video is going to be about on how to make and sell Etsy shop branding packages. So I'm going to start with the cover photo. I'm not actually going to go into the, shop icon and, all those things like that. But I am going to tell you that if you sell these in a complete package, you can charge about $25 for them. You can make several different designs, list them in your Etsy shop. So the important things that you want to list are the Etsy shop cover photo, the shop icon, an order receipt banner, and I wouldn't say you have to do the carousel banner or anything like that, because you have to be like a member of Etsy Plus, I think, in order to get that. So just basically going into basic design here, and I'm just going to make a simple one. And then at that point, you can make corresponding items that go with it, and you can sell them in packages. Now, if you want, you can sell just the Etsy shop banners, and people are going to purchase those because they like the design. So if I go to Etsy and I type that I am looking for an Etsy shop cover photo, then I'm going to come across some of these items here, like this, and, like this, and people are purchasing these items because they like the design. And then is what you want to do, which you know how I feel. If you have been following me on any of my videos, I am not a fan of PDF files where you leave your customer to edit it themselves. Is what you want to do is you say, send me the name of your business information and I will put that in there for you and email it back to you, which is providing excellent customer service. And you want to email it back to them, preferably within 12 hours, but no more than 24. So you put the font that you're going to use, you put everything on there, and then you just put, your business name here, and then you put in the description, email me what you want it to say, and then you do it for them and email it back to them, which you can do in the Etsy, conversation. So that's just something, that I believe in, that, you should provide excellent customer service. Basically, I had a bad experience with a PDF file. When my son turned 16, I've mentioned this before in a lot of videos I've done, I purchased an Instagram photo booth off of Etsy. I paid $15 for it. All it was a poster. So I purchased it and they gave it to us to edit. And then when I sent it to have it printed at Staples, it was not picking up the edits. Well, I ended up having to take a screenshot of it on my phone, crop it on my phone, and email it to the guy behind the counter at Staples, and he printed it that way, but it lost quality. So, once again, not everyone knows how to use PDF, and not everybody has the software to do that, which is why I will drill it over and over again. I don't think that you should ever leave it to your customer to customize something themselves. That's just my opinion, but yours might be different. So I'm going to go ahead and get over here in iPicky.com and show you how to make a simple Etsy cover photo. But before I get into this video, if you are new to my channel and you want to learn how to make money online, please hit that subscribe button and also the bell notification so you do not miss out on any future videos about how to make money online. So I'm going to go here. I'm in my favorite site, which is 100% completely free to use, and it's user friendly. This is not Photoshop. So I'm going to click on Create a Design. The size of an Etsy cover photo is 3360 by 840. And we're going to click Create. So here is our template here for our Etsy shop cover photo. So I'm just going to make something simple. Now you can design several of these in different types. You're going to have people who want more of a rustic look, and then you're going to have people who want more of a modern look depending upon what they are selling. So I'm going to go to my folder. I'm going to upload an image. Maybe something like a wood background, something like that. Oh, it's not in this folder. It's in my other folder. So I'm going to use probably one of these wood grain, and I think I'm just going to stick with this sort of like an off-white color. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here, and I actually want this flipped this way. And then I'm going to completely cover the entire image. And anything that you go outside of this box is not going to matter because it's not going to save that way. So I usually do this quite often. Now if you feel like this is a little bit too dark, you can fade it a little bit. So I'm just going to fade it just a little bit. Now I'm going to go up here and I am going to add a label. You know, and once again, this is just basic. You all can get as creative with this as you want to. So I'm going to do this one. And then I am going to change this to a solid color. And you can choose any color on the spectrum that you would like. And I don't want it to be that color. So I'm going to kind of go with something like this. And then I'm going to make this bigger. Okay, this is actually going to serve as like a border. And then we're going to put this kind of in the center, or definitely in the center. That's one thing about here, you can't really tell if it's centered or not centered. I just eyeball it, and I have never had an issue. Okay, so now I'm going to add another label that looks just like this one. Because this is actually serving as just like our border. So let me make this a little bit smaller. So I'm going to go back to the labels, and I'm going to add that same exact and what I want to do here is for some reason it defaults to the gradient, and you want to make sure you change it to a solid color. Now I'm going to go ahead and change the color to white. And then I'm going to fit this in here. Like a border. So this is what we have so far. and I'm really liking this. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you want to add some text right here. And you can just put, you know, your business name here or your shop name here. So I'm going to put your shop name here. And then we're going to pick out a font. And I'm going to pause this for a second while I pick out a font so you don't have to watch me scrolling. So I chose the Melina font, which I purchased on Creative Market about 8 months ago or so, and I really loved it. So now I want to change the color of this to match this border. So if I click on this border right here, in iPicky.com, it assigns it this number right here. It's a bunch of letters and numbers. So if you highlight this and you hit Control C, when you go to change the color, all you have to do is hit Control V to paste it, hit Enter, and it's going to change the name to, it's going to change this to the same color as the border. So I'm going to show you that again. You just go right here and hit Control V, hit Enter, and then it's going to change that. So this is, you know, once again, this is just a simple Etsy cover photo and, you know, just showing you how this works. So I want to add a little bit more, perhaps some watercolor photos. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to upload image, and I'm in my watercolor photos here. So I'm going to choose maybe some contrasting or similar type of, you know, watercolor flowers to add to that. And while I am choosing those, I will also pause this so you don't have to watch me scrolling. So I've uploaded a few flowers, and I think the one that I'm going to go with is this one right here, which is a PNG file. And I'm just going to take this and kind of play around with it. And maybe add it like right here. Let me take a look at that. Now I'm trying to keep it within the lines here too. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to put it on the other side. Now, I mean, you can make and do a lot more if you would like. This is just sort of a basic tutorial on how to do an Etsy shop cover photo. Okay, so this is exactly how you do just a basic design. Now, you can make as many of these as you want, and you can get as creative with this as you want. This is just, you know, the basics. So I'm going to go ahead and save this design to my desktop, and I'm going to show you how it fits perfectly. Okay, so I'm in my Etsy shop, and if you go to your Etsy and you want to click on here, you can actually change the layout here if you want just a banner or if you want a shop, an Etsy shop cover photo. So I am going to go to what we just created, and you're going to see how it fits in here just perfectly. And there you go. So you can actually make and sell these on Etsy, and you can get as creative as you want, you know, or however you want to do it. And if you offer them in a package, you know, and you also offer to do like the Etsy shop icon right here, which is 500 by 500, which matches this, you can sell it for a lot more. So I am seeing these sell on Etsy for $20, $25 when you offer them in a package. Another thing would be the order receipt. You can also make that as well, and I will leave the dimensions to these or the link to the Etsy sizing on all of those things. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit that bell notification because you do not want to miss out on any future videos about making money online. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.